So my position is, and I was saying that when you come to my constituency in Effia, where I have the Takoradi Technical University, and you have so many students who are in need, not of full scholarship. And you see, we are mixing the issue of even providing full scholarship for people who need partial scholarship. Someone's scholarship is just a matter of air ticket. Because a school would have provided, if the person has sought for it, he would have been provided with tuition and then other benefits, but the person just needs a air ticket. But because we've made people to understand that when we talk about government scholarship, it is from head to toe, so fully funded. We will give you air tickets, we will give you tuition, we will give you accommodation, we will give you food and everything. So why won't people go scrambling for it? And yet we have no funding. We rely on central government. And central government doesn't release the monies on time. And so people are there struggling for months and they are not being paid. Please, my recommendation, as I indicated, first, we should pass a legislation that synchronizes our scholarship needs of the country. What are some of the courses that we want people to be trained in outside? You only provide scholarship for people outside when you don't have that same thing in your domestic market. Why would someone go and do administration, human resource, medicine, and all of those things in UK and US when those same courses are being run in Gempa? When that scholarship can train over 20 people in Ghana, and then you are using it to train one individual. And that individual you can't even see the next day, whether he's coming back to bring the knowledge to the country or he's sitting somewhere living his life. And you cannot hold them even accountable for the bonds that they do. And then I sit in Takoradi, I see hundreds of students suffering to pay peanuts, 4,000 cedis, 5,000 cedis. Please, let's come up with a new legislation. One that defines the scope of the scholarship. That tells us the needs of the scholarship. What do we need as a country that we want to train? Thirdly, who are the people who are to benefit? We take away politically exposed people, people who are connected with political apparatchiks, people are connected to political parties, so that we are really targeting those who need the scholarship. And then finally, we don't need a scholarship secretariat as of today to run scholarship in this country. No, you don't need a scholarship secretariat.
So how do
you the scholarship, once it is defined by legislation, and you are determining how many people you want, you can either run it at the local assembly level, you run it at the regional level. You take it away from political apparatchiks, set up offices within these areas, devoid of interpersonal relationships, put in your applications online, support them with support. We have seen people in America who have gotten 100% scholarship funding and nobody saw them. All you do is online application. They will tell you bring your work, your tax clearance of your parents. If your parents are not working or if they are working with low income, you will establish their payroll. Their pay slip, you put all of these together with your grades and they give you percentages according to your qualification, as in the scores you made, the background of your parents and the ability to pay, and they composite all of this and determine that you can get 60%, you can get 80%, you can get 100%. And so anybody at all can apply. Anybody who is in need can apply. So you don't need a scholarship secretariat where people are flooding, people are taking bribes. Go to the scholarship secretariat from time past. People are taking bribes. They go on deals. I give you scholarship. When you get your payment, you give me kickback. And we are closing our eyes on this and we are behaving like ostriches. So we should take the bull by the horn. I don't want to see John Mahama send a legislation to this parliament. And I'll be in parliament to scrutinize it. Which will empower the same scholarship secretariat, a political appointed figure who is going to decide who gets scholarship. Political MPs and ministers of state are going to send their girlfriends and boyfriends to them so that those people will be getting scholarships to go and take money and spend at the behest of the state. when the taxpayer cannot determine the real needs of Ghanaians who have to benefit from the scholarship. So it is high time, and that legislation should come ASAP.